Hello everyone. So in this video, we'll be discussing Google interview process, like how does the interview process for these two positions, L3 and L4 looks like. So yeah, let me start with this. So for any of the position for L3 or L4, the first round will be the phone screening round where the recruiter will connect with you and will schedule one of the phone screening round. And like I will be just covering what kind of questions can be asked, although this is based on some data, so this might change in future or might have changed, not might have changed, but yeah, this might change in future. So basically in phone screening round, there will be one question and that will be LC. There might be from LCC to medium list, and the expectation from this round is like you solve this question with optimized approach. I mean, that is the expectation. Then again you do a dry run, like whatever the question being given to you, you do a dry run, then write a complete running code on Google Docs. This is one of the thing that you do not have to write on any of the platform, but you need to write the solution on Google Docs. Then explain the TC and uh, SC. So whatever the time complexity of the approach or algorithm that you have written, you need to explain it, and the space complexity for the same. So here I already mentioned like it should be optimized approach, but if the approach that you have written is not optimized one, then the interviewer might ask you to write the optimized one. And one important thing, I mean, I totally forgot to mention this thing. So one important thing is that each round of Google is for 45 minutes. You don't get a single minute extra. So you need to take care of this. Like whatever I'm going to mention, like whichever round I'm going to talk, it will be going for 45 minutes. So yeah, so you need to do all these things in 45 minutes. And let's say if you are applying for L4, so the expectation is like you need to solve one question, and there are chances that there might be two questions as well in phone screening for you if you are applying for L4. And it you need to solve it without hint. Like you do not have to get any hint, you should not get any hint from interviewer if you are targeting L4. This is the most important thing. And the other thing is like the second question might it's not compulsory that second question will be the new one. Second question might be the follow-up question of the first one. Let's say it was let's say uh, just for an example, let's say you need to figure out the alphabets from any given string, let's say A, B, C, all this you need to figure out. And the follow-up question can be, let's say you do not have to do this for all the alphabets, you need to only get the vowels or consonants. So this is kind of one of the follow-up question. This is just an example, but yeah, this can be one of the follow-up questions. So yeah, this is what you can expect from the phone screening round. And if you want yourself to be shortlisted, then you need to get lean higher. That is like there are ratings at Google, uh, and for each round you go, you will get some ratings based on your performance. So LH, lean higher, or higher, or strong higher. Again, if you are L4, so go for, I mean, try for strong higher in each round if you do not want to be down leveled. So yeah, this is the expectation. Then once you are able to make it, so you will be like the four once you clear phone screening round, four virtual on-site rounds will be scheduled. Like virtual on-site is basically it will be on the GVC, and once you are able to clear the phone screening round, all the four rounds will be scheduled. And yeah, the expectation for the rounds, I mean these rounds will be bit difficult than the phone screening round. First thing is that. And you need to prepare well before these rounds. So round one, this will be like, again I'm saying that I'm going to cover this only for L3 and L4, and there will not be any system design round for L3 and L4. So for round one, you can expect two questions, and those will be LC medium to hard questions. And second question again, as I already said, that can be follow up of the first one. So expectation is the same as the above one, like whatever I mentioned. Like this is the process basically. Then again, if you are targeting L4, avoid the hints, and you need to like do this in 45 minutes. Two questions in 45 minutes. LC medium to hard. This is the expectation. And L3, for L3, you can have any rating from this, like for L3, if you get no higher in one of the round out of four, that's okay, man. You can try, but you can try hard in the next three rounds and still you can crack it. So basically, no higher, lean higher, higher, or strong higher. For L4, you need to lie between higher or strong higher. You can't go beyond this one. So yeah, this is the expectation from round one. Round two and round three also looks same as the round one. Basically, there will be a DSA question. It will be LC medium to hard question. Two questions in 45 minutes. That's it. That's it for round one, round two, round three. And then comes the round four. This is different than the first three rounds, like the expectations. Basically, this is not a DSA round. This is just a Googleyness round. But this again holds the same value as three rounds. So don't take it in light way. So yeah, what is what kind of questions being asked in Googleyness round are like kind of a tricky questions can be asked. Then the situation based already covered like what the situation based questions looks like, and how what you need to do to answer them. Then the conflict based question. I will strongly suggest to take a look at this particular channel. This is one of the person who worked as recruiter at Google for a couple of years, and he has already explained like what you need to do for Google Analyst round and how you can prepare for it. So yeah, this is it. I mean, yeah, basically four rounds apart from the phone screening round. If you crack all of them, then you are in. You are at Google. So yeah, now let's come to the ratings. Basically, let me just tell you that for L3, if you're going for L3, so L3 is kind of a fresher, but up to 3 years of experience, and you can afford at least, I mean, one no higher or lean higher, and others as H. So for L3, you can have at least, let's say there are four rounds. So if you have lean higher, higher, and a strong higher, still will be able to make it, or let's say lean higher, and so on. So basically, although it depends on how you are giving and who for what position and in which team you are applying. But yeah, this is something is expected. This is something you can do for L4. Again, said you can't go lower than lean higher, and at least if you are having one lean higher, then try to make sure that you have three strong higher in other three rounds if you are going for L4. If you miss any of this thing, then you might be down leveled. So you do make sure that you prepare very well for Google. Then let's come to some of the Google interview tips that I think might be very useful for you folks. So let me just select the color. So one is graph is key to success. I mean, I already mentioned this in one of the previous video that you need to prepare very well for this particular traffic. So particular topic. So basically, graph is the key to success. Then again, the second thing is like so I already mentioned like once you clear this round, the phone is ring round. Once you clear this round, then only the four interviews will be scheduled. So you can take your time. Let's say you think you are not prepared well, then you can ask your recruiter to schedule this four rounds after a month or 1.5 month or up to 2 months. I guess they allow up to 2 months. So you can ask your recruiter and take your time to prepare very well. And the other thing is like if you can afford, then take else premium. I mean, I've seen many people who has taken else premium and did very well in like not Google interview, but most of the companies interviews. So take else premium and solve the Google tech based questions. So let's say you are preparing for any other company, so solve these questions. Those will be very helpful. Again, the questions will not be same. The questions will not be from any of the platform in Google interview, but it will give an idea like how to solve the questions. So that's it. Then the last but not the least, basically interview verdicts are. So what is interview verdicts are like ratings. Basically after each round you get these ratings. So interview verdicts at Google are like SNS strong no higher, no higher, l- lean higher, higher, and a strong higher. So if you have strong higher in each of the round, then congratulations, you are at Google. Up to basically the priority goes like this: strong higher, then lean higher. So I will suggest like get anything from these three rounds, and you will be able to make at Google. So yeah, that's it from this video. Do let me know if you have any questions. Thank you all.